Bird Wainwright, what's happening?
And this is Debate Mate.
Debate Mate. We gonna debate with our mate because I don't agree with everything she say. We agree to disagree a lot, but as long as we keep loving each other, what's the problem? But it's nothing wrong with having a healthy conversation of hearing someone else's opinion and differences. But,
perspectives.
Perspectives, all that.
But a little bit about myself. So I'm TwinPurp, former sous chef to Chef G. Garvin. And most recent achievements or claims are my third degree now. And my last release, which is the 3 Degrees mixtape / album. That's me. That's who I am.
Hey. And you know who I am. If you don't, now you know. I'm Bird Wainwright, you know what I'm saying? Basketball legend, phenomenon, non-negotiable, debate, whatever you want. It's there. Calling off Ace today.
So on that note, we'd like to say,
hey,
cheers. Today we are blessed with Marine Barabacoa wine. It's a Tempranillo and Garnacha. Okay, so on that note, we're going to go into the subject matter, and this first subject of today's show.
What is your view? What is your take on an iconic person?
Well, my take on an iconic person or persona is somebody who can be recognized yesterday, today, and in the future. And one of those iconic individuals I think we're going to discuss today is Janet Jackson.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with that. I seen her one time live.
One time? Yeah. I seen her too at in New Orleans.
Seen her at the AMA Awards when Darrell was his first year when he was on Darrell Rules.
Okay.
He got tickets to me and him and Chewy went to. That's where I seen her.
That's right. Yeah.
She had abs like a hell. She had abs like a motherfucker. Her and Jermaine Dupri, they was together holding hands.
And
never forget it.
I saw her after that.
Yeah.
She still had that.
So I believe
She's shitting on everybody. At 48 years old, she's killing the game.
So that's definitely an iconic person.
Yeah. So what makes her iconic? Well, obviously,
come from that Jackson cloth, of course.
Jackson cloth. She was also a child star, an adult star, etc. She's from the Jackson cloth. She's got a lot to say. She made those Paula Abdul moves what they are and brought them to the map because Paula Abdul got all her, she choreographed a lot of her work. So for those of you who don't know, look it up. Fact check me if you'd like, not that fact. On that note. But yeah, so Janet is iconic in so many different ways. I mean, she's a trendsetter, fashion icon, movie icon. She's an actress. She's a model, I guess you could say. She's obviously a singer, a writer, producer. I mean, the list goes on and on. But she's one of those women in society that really just, sits well with people.
Just went all in on Janet.
I mean, Janet is it.
So what other person you got as an iconic person?
Michael Jackson.
Michael. Yeah, that's the number one for me.
Michael Jackson. Who doesn't know who Michael Jackson is?
Michael Jackson.
I mean, Michael Jackson, he went through a lot.
I remember I was watching Drink Champs and Nori said it, like, who you think is the famous rapper?
The most famous rapper. The rapper that your mother knows and your grandmother knows. Because your mother might know certain people, but your grandmother don't know him.
Right.
The most famous rapper in history, hands down, is Snoop Dogg.
Wow.
Remember, I said Snoop Dogg. He said Snoop.
Snoop Dogg.
And that's true, because every grandmas will know who Snoop is.
Yeah.
Like everybody would know who the fuck Snoop Dogg is.
I mean, man. Snoop Dogg's got a game show. What rapper got a game show?
Snoop Dogg, man.
Snoop Dogg's got a game show.
Man.
Snoop Dogg has been around.
You know who I thought was sexy for a while, baby?
Who's that?
Cardi B.
Cardi B?
How you feel about Cardi B?
What do you mean for a while? Why is she not sexy now?
No, she's still sexy. I'm just saying, like, before she blew and all that type of shit. How do you feel about Cardi B and all that, and her success and her...
I think
coming from where she's coming from and all that.
I think Cardi B is awesome. I think that what she's doing is awesome. Use her platform for the greater good. Today, 48 years now for Janet, she went out and she started off the BBMAs with her song Nasty, and then she, followed up with a speech where she spoke on Me Too. I believe that with the song that Cardi B recently did with J-Lo, Dinero, that with her coming out and acknowledging and taking ownership of how she began, which was on a poll. She spoke, a lot of it on the song.
We need to rock, run up in your spot, put it to your head like, give me what you got. 2 bad bitches that came from the Bronx.
that aside of what she did and what got her to the point where she's at now with her success, that she's able to use her platform to also, bring light to some issues or matters that, really need to be spoken about, and where people really will actually listen. And those platforms are important, because if I spoke on Me Too, it ain't the same when it's coming from Janet Jackson or Cardi B. So I hope with her background that she's able to speak up on something like that, and maybe even share her stories for the world to see, what can be done about, these sort of things that are going on in the industry, being that she's now in part of the industry.
I'm proud of her. I'm proud of where she came from and everything she done. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I have nothing but positive things to say about Cardi B.
Yeah.
I don't frown upon no one's past, because no one's perfect.
Right.
So, you know what I mean?
I think that's why she talks about it in the
Yeah,
song.
for her, no one's perfect, man. Like,
She's trying to say, maybe
Those-
she was happy about
it's-
what she did. I mean, I don't know, but
those who have not sinned cast the first stone. It's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You said about the Me Too. Like, what hurts me about the whole little campaign? Like, I never been the type of guy that was strong arm a woman for anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for sexual advances. That's just not. I'm not that type of character. I don't know why people need to put something in someone's drink. They didn't took down Cosby. They didn't got Harvey Weinstein. They got Russell. They tried to get the girl tried to get Trey Songz at the thing at the little party too. They tried to get in everybody, and they got Kevin Hart with the little sex thing. Well, that's different.
Well,
that's
this
not
isn't
a
the
Me
first
Too.
time.
That's not a Me Too.
Well, this isn't the first time. I mean, in regards to what we talk about in the whole Me Too movement, I mean, this is not the first time women come out and want to just, take advantage of success.
Produced by